Well, here we are back again, and next to me I have Patrick White. You see him on our show. He's involved with so many theater groups, and he's directing Tennessee Williams' What a Challenge, the Glass Menagerie. And with him, he's brought two of the actors. We have next to him, we have Katie Poladian, and we also have Katherine Ambrosio over at the end. And we're going to be talking about this fine, fine play being put out by Our Own Productions. Patrick.
Yes.
Is this the first time you've directed this?
First time I've directed this, yes.
This play, okay.
Yep, I've directed it.
I find out that sometimes they've said, oh, I've directed it 3 times before or something, so no.
No,
Okay.
first time
Okay.
with Glass Menagerie, yeah. There was an opportunity to do something, and I was looking for opportunities, and Our Own Productions is great about giving you,
a lot of space.
Opportunity.
Yep.
People trying new things, and given the choice of what to work on, I went for the Glass Menagerie.
Well, it's a classic. I mean, it's somewhat, they know the name, they know what to expect, and people want to see great actors doing
right.
this. Yeah.
And yet, there are a lot of people unfamiliar with it. Katie, who's playing Laura Wingfield, loves theater, and yet the first time she read the play was the night before the audition. So I get to work with people falling in love with the material for the first time.
And it's such a great play.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
I absolutely fell in love with it the first time I read it.
Did Julie Harris play the part? Or
Yes.
Julie Harris has done
played
it.
the part in the movie, yeah.
Yep.
I think she might have played on Broadway for
On
all I know.
Broadway.
Yeah, really.
I think Gertrude Lawrence was in the movie.
Oh, okay. It's wonderful, wonderful play, movie. So you're just falling in love with it?
Yeah. It was actually a friend of mine that wanted to come and audition, and she wanted some people to come with her, and so she came over to our house and we read it through, and I was supposed to read it in high school and I didn't.
Yeah.
But I was just
for any of her teachers are listening, she already read it, she just doesn't remember.
And I just fell in love with it, and I said I have to audition for this, and I rearranged things and went to the audition. And
Now, are you an actor to begin with, or is this something you know?
I've been doing theater since I was 12 years old, so and I'm 19 now. So, yeah, I've been doing it for a while. I love it. It's something I would love to do it for the rest of my life. It's not the most stable.
You have an opportunity. Well, you have an opportunity in this community because we have so many theater groups. There's always something happening. Katherine, how long have you been? I'm sorry.
Many, many years. More years than I like to say.
Okay.
Since I was 12. And
you're 19 now. No,
that's right. A little older than 19. But I'm actually from St. Louis, Missouri, where the play is set. And so that's a nice
connection
for me. But a really nice story is when I was 12, I started taking acting lessons in Clayton, Missouri, where actually Tennessee lived with his mother in a house.
Did you know that at the time? I mean, is this
no,
celebrated?
I was totally unaware. But when I was 12...
Wait a minute. Tennessee Williams is from Missouri?
Well,
yes.
They were originally from Mississippi, and they moved to St. Louis.
And Tennessee comes in where?
Well,
his father.
Oh, his father.
His father is Cornelius Coffin Williams, is ancestor of all these Tennessee frontiersmen. And he had such an antagonistic relationship with his father, who doesn't even show up in the play, that for some reason he took Tennessee as his pen name.
Oh, I'll be darned.
Yeah.
So we're back in Missouri with Tennessee.
I actually did a scene playing Amanda, the role I'm playing now, when I was 12.
Really? Yeah. So you didn't have to learn any lines again?
Well, yes. Oh, no, please.
It's all coming back to
It's all coming back. So I found that rather nice.
And do you find that both of you, is this a big challenge for you to play these parts? Because they're rather dramatic.
It's a challenge, but a wonderful challenge. They're both great roles. They're iconic roles in the theater. So I think we embrace that challenge.
How big is your cast?
It's 4. In case anyone doesn't know the play, Glass Menagerie is pretty much Tennessee Williams' life as a young man in St. Louis, Missouri, and it's him, his mother, and his sister, Laura, and a gentleman caller, Jim, who he brings home from the shoe warehouse where he works to set up on a date with Laura. So the cast is 4 of them. And also playing is Charlie Owens as Tom. Do you know Charlie?
I don't think
He works
so.
down at Capitol Rep.
Oh, okay, then I probably have met him.
And Kai Pasilla, who is
Okay.
playing Jim, who goes to Schenectady County Community College with Katie.
Oh, great, yeah.
Yep,
A nice connection there.
yep.
Yeah. And how does the play get its name for all of you who don't know?
The Glass Menagerie is what Amanda Wingfield calls, it's a collection of small figurines, glass figurines that Laura has a collection of. Laura is painfully shy, has problems communicating with the outside world, and pretty much lives at home in the apartment with her glass collection and records left from her father, who has abandoned the family. And the Glass Menagerie represents, as a symbol, small, fragile things of the past that we have to leave behind to fulfill ourselves in Tennessee's, telling of the story.
Now, you say that this is his life in a way.
It's-
So did he really have a sister?
He had a
so
sister,
this is
Rose.
Pretty true. Okay.
He had a sister, Rose, who had a prefrontal lobotomy, one of the first lobotomies
Oh my
in America.
God.
Yeah.
She was, it's hard to diagnose in history, but yes, he went off to college and he went off to start his career as a writer. And while he was gone, either his mother or father committed her to an institution, and she had a prefrontal lobotomy. And 5 years after leaving home, he wrote this play, first as a screenplay when he was working for MGM Pictures, but they rejected it. It was called The Gentleman Caller. But yes, he had a sister, and he felt guilty about it the rest of his life. But he wrote this play. It was his first big success, first Broadway play, and he committed all the rights to his mother, who does not come off awfully well in the play, but all the rights went to his mother, and he took care of his sister for the rest of his life. And when he was awarded the National Medal of Freedom by Jimmy Carter, he took his sister Rose to the ceremony in 1978, something like that, at the White
This is
House.
a great story. This is wonderful.
Yeah, yeah.
And I mean, it's so nice, we talk about having a play and everything, but to kind of get the backstory on it and to find out a little bit more, it's because this is new to me, because I was not aware of that. I should be, but I'm not. And I'm just so pleased to learn that. So when is this play? When can they see it?
It opens Friday.
Okay.
Opens Friday, September 27th at the Emmanuel Friedens Church on Knott Terrace. And it's Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday afternoon, and then next weekend as well, through October 6th.
So you have an opportunity to see it all the way through October the 6th. Did we show some photos, or? Oh yeah, run the photos one more time, and maybe Patrick can address them. We were talking, and we're not looking at the screen.
There's our flyer.
And who's that? That's a
This
gentleman
is
caller?
Charlie Owens. No, this is Charlie
Oh.
Owens playing Tom Wingfield,
Okay.
which is the alter ego of Tennessee Williams. And that's Katherine Ambrosio as Amanda Wingfield, his mother. And there's
Nice
Amanda
photo,
again.
very nice photo.
Yep, we used the outside of Schenectady Civic Playhouse.
Okay,
It's a very
great,
nice
yeah.
fire escape.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's set in a tenement. Charlie again.
Great. That kind of gives us an idea of what to expect, and I hope that you all have such a wonderful time doing
Thank
this.
you,
And
thank
I'll
you.
tell you to break a leg, of course.
Come see
That's
us.
what you have to say. But anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing it. I hope I can fit that into my schedule as well. And it's always great to have you all here today.
Thank you so much for your
Yeah,
support of
yeah.
theater.
Oh, I love theater in this our area. And I do want to address this for the young actor here, that there are a lot of opportunities in our community to get out there. So keep trying out for parts. You'll never know what you might get. I'm Ann Perillo. Be sure to check out the Glass Menagerie at the Emmanuel Friedens Church, and that's in downtown Schenectady area, just on Knott Terrace, so to speak.
Yep.
And you can get your tickets right at the door, and it's all the way through October the 6th. Don't miss it. Bring someone you love to it. It's really a great show to see.